Good evening, everybody. This is Victor from Getting Healthy Today. I'm really sorry about the inconvenience tonight. Had some technical difficulties, but let's try to get started right away here. What we're going to talk about tonight is 5 ways to become successful in your weight loss journey. This is based on some psychological principles. A lot of you might have tried to lose weight in many different programs and been frustrated. So hopefully something that I give you tonight will help you with the psychology of weight loss. My approach is basically one of how you think about the process more instead of just how much pounds you're going to lose. So the first one I want to tell you about is the number one way is vision. You have to have a vision about what you want to do. What's your goal, weight, and then you're going to project what am I going to look like when I actually get to that weight. So for instance, if you are 288 pounds, and you want to lose to be 200 pounds, you're going to visualize what that looks like. How do you feel? What emotional feelings do you get from that? How does your life change as a result of getting to 200 pounds? It's really, really important that you change the way you view yourself once you get to that goal. So you have to see yourself actually achieving that goal. Number 2 is basically the next one, and that is a plan of action. Do you have a plan of action that is going to be set in commitment and you're going to write down your goals? A lot of people don't write their goals down. Experts have said, Brian Tracy, Anthony Robbins says you got to write your goals down. If you don't write your goals down, out of sight, out of mind. So if it's not written down, you're not going to be focused on it and you're not going to continue on with that. So it's really important that you write down your goals and then you have this clear vision by writing down your goals. So the plan of action, you're taking that step for yourself. Now, number 3 is the commitment. How committed are you to embracing a change that you want to make? So if you want to lose 88 pounds, what is your level of commitment right now to do that? How are you going to go about doing it? How ready are you? That's the next step coming up. Number 3 has you thinking about what are your commitments to this particular behavior. So you have to be really focused on what your next goal is going to be, but you have to do it one step at a time. So in the commitment, you have to brace what you're about to uncover as far as yourself. What do you see? What questions do you ask? Why am I changing? Why do I need to lose weight? What is the purpose of my need to lose weight? Am I doing it for myself? Am I doing it for other people? One of the things that people do it for, and maybe because other people are frustrated the way they look. But it's really, really important that you do it from internally, you wanting to do it. Because the more internalization of your thoughts that you want to do this for yourself, you're going to proceed to do better. For instance, myself, I've lost 56 pounds in doing different types of weight loss programs. And the one thing that I found about myself is that it's really important that you are the X factor. You're the most important part of that weight loss program. So it doesn't really make a difference what weight loss program. So if you've failed in other weight loss programs such as Weight Watchers, you really got to look at yourself and say maybe, the type of program that you're choosing may not be the right one for you. There's a lot of programs out there, but they may not be specifically right for you. So it's really important that you look at yourself and how committed are you. So the next step, I'm just checking out my notes here, so that's why I keep looking down, because some of the things that I want to tell you are very important. And the number 4 way is readiness for change. One of the things that happens to a lot of people is they're not quite ready to change. If you look at people in addictions, if they're forced to stop using drugs or forced to stop smoking because people keep telling them they need to do that, unfortunately they're going to fail and they're not going to really follow through on that. One of the biggest problems is if you're forced to do something, you're just not going to do it. It has to come from you. So when someone makes that full commitment of 100% that they really have a desire to do this, then they're going to do it. And you need to have that commitment in order to make the next step. So I've helped people in my past with addictions, and when they had probation over their head, it didn't really last. Once probation was over, if they had a 3-year probation for a drug possession charge and they had to keep clean, they only kept clean for those 3 years. Once the 3 years was over, it's a 50-50 proposition that some of those people will continue being sober and then they may just go right back to where they were before. And that's because they didn't make that internalization in their mind that this is what they want. It didn't come from them. They were forced to do that, so therefore they didn't feel 100% committed. So readiness for change is sometimes overlooked and maybe not really addressed in some of the weight loss programs that you see, or at least people are not listening to the leaders of those programs. That you really need to have the desire to be ready and be committed. And number 5, which is an unusual way to do this, and that is the number 5 way to be successful in a weight loss journey is to realize you are number 5. You're the reason why you may either be successful or not so successful. Your desire to go through all the different changes and steps that you need to go through is what makes you get to where you can be. The only reason I lost 56 pounds and then 15 pounds in another program is because I was staying committed to those different behaviors that incorporate that change. And I really believed that when I went through this process that there was good that was going to come after that. So you really got to reinforce your behavior each and every single day. If you don't reinforce that behavior every single day, guess what? It's not going to work. Of course, support and encouragement from family members. You're going to have people that are negative and they're going to affect you. But if you don't allow them to affect you, you can't get to where you need to be. But yes, the biggest thing is confidence. Self-confidence has to come from different ways, different areas. It has to be coming from you first. You can get that from family members. You can learn how to create positive affirmations. Think about when you were successful in your life and bring that to the table. How would you bring your previous successes in life? How would you bring that to your present day change? One of the things I have done in the past is I've done a discussion about stages of change where I talk about in this recording. You can feel free to see me on Getting Healthy Today Facebook page and contact me. You can subscribe to me there, and I can tell you where you can find that particular audio information. It describes 5 stages or more of how to go through a process of readiness. I can tell you right now, one of them is pre-contemplation. You don't even know you have a problem of weight loss that you need to do this, but you start to see some problems, and the problems start to create a need for you to make a change. And then that becomes your second issue, and that's contemplation. You start to contemplate or make a decisional balance. Should I or shouldn't I? What is the real reason for me to do this? If you know what your why is and you know what the purpose is of what you're doing, then you're going to do it. And then it becomes a stronger position for you, and then you get to where you want to be. And then the third one is the preparation stage. How do you prepare each and every single day? So that becomes meal planning. But of course, one of the things too that happens to people, it's not just about the numbers. Some of you might have seen my post where I put 288. It's not just the number. It's the process. The process is a lifestyle process. So if you look at weight loss more of a process-oriented activity rather than just losing the weight and that's it. And one of the reasons why people don't maintain is because it's harder to stay where you are, and it really takes a lot of discipline to get to those next levels where you're going to maintain your weight over time. I've done it myself. I've had ups and downs. But one of the things I've learned is if you are committed to this, and even if you've failed, if you keep at it, eventually you're going to succeed because the brain is so powerful. If you understand how you work, you can really get yourself to a level where you're going to be really, really successful in weight loss. So it really doesn't make a difference what program you choose out there, but really understand what the program is offering you and what are the benefits of each program that you go into. It's really important to see how each program works, and then what is it going to be asking of you? What are the benefits and what is it going to ask of you? So right now, I'd just like to take some time to ask all of you if you have any questions for me. I do have a program that's a 24-day challenge, and that helps people with this and other products. But right now, if anybody has any questions, feel free to chat there below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. And if you don't have any questions, Please definitely go and subscribe to my Getting Healthy Today Facebook page, where I also have a website to my business, where I also have different products that could help you with weight loss, wellness, Performance Elite. Those of you who are out there trying to and build your muscle tone and improve your overall health, I have many different products that could help you. And tonight is just a basic introduction to my business. I haven't been on Facebook Live in a very long time. It's my second time, so I'm sorry about the delay tonight. But hopefully I've given you some value to look at weight loss from a different perspective, more of a psychological perspective. I don't know if it's out there like that. So hopefully this is a new and fresh approach to seeing weight loss from a different perspective. So take a real strong look at your way you've been approaching your weight loss program, and hopefully tonight maybe I've inspired you to look at it in a different way and have more success in the future. If anybody would like the different points of view that I've given tonight, feel free to contact me. My email is vruiz@comcast.net. Like again, you can go to Getting Healthy Today Facebook page. So this is conclusion of our program tonight. Hopefully I'll be bringing you more of the same, more different content. Feel free to comment and share this presentation tonight with your friends, and I'll keep bringing you more content that would be more value to you. Please feel free to comment below. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy your weekend, and all of you have a healthy and happy rest of the weekend. Take care.